Alright, so you don't want to pay 200 bucks to tint your windows. I got you. I just picked up these Gila window tints from Autozone, and I'm gonna attempt to tint the fit. Let's get into it. So the first order of business is really just to really clean the mirrors. What I'm gonna do is I got a bucket of soapy water and a microfiber cloth. I'm just gonna give it like a good scrub with it. Get some soapy water in there, squeeze it out, and then wipe the window. Also gotta do the insides. Because that's honestly the most important part. That's where the tint will go. Okay, now I'm actually gonna rinse this out with like non-soapy water and try to remove all the soapy residue. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do the back window first, and then we'll do the front. Let's take the tint out. Oh, I'm doing 20% at the back and 35% at the front. Yeah, 20 back, 35 front. Let's take this wrap off. Okay, so I just unwrapped the tint. This might be bad news. I don't know if it shows on the camera, but I do see a bunch of wrinkles and stuff. I think if I blow it with the heat gun, it should be fine. So we're gonna measure it out. Okay, so the first cut should be... I wish I had a magnet or something to just hold it on. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna go inside and grab a magnet. Okay, now that I do have the magnets, okay, so now that I do have the magnets over there, I can finally make the cut. Okay, now we got our bottle of soapy water. And then we're gonna soap up the inside also. Put it in there. Oh, look at that. It is kind of sticking. Okay, the first cut we make is always like the front side. We will get our knife. Actually, I think it's better if I just squeegee it a little bit. Yeah. Okay, I guess measure once, cut. No, I guess measure twice, cut once. Let me bring the thing closer for this. Okay, so now we're finally ready to make the cut. Make the cut over here. I think if I hold it in here, this might make it a little better, to be honest. Okay, that was only a tiny bit stressful. Now I have to cut the top part as well. Now, take it off. Get more soapy water. Get it all soapy in there. We shift the tint by like an inch or two. And then we kind of sort of do the whole thing again. Squeegee on. Actually, I don't know if I should have shifted that. I think that was a little unnecessary, because I could have just like kept it there, cut this edge, and then I would have like these two edges. Wait, let me actually chat GPT this shit. Cut the front edge again, and then I'm supposed to do the top edge, and then this side, and then the bottom edge. So we're gonna start with this again. Get more soapy stuff. Get more soapy stuff underneath my pocket. So I'm just going to do it, man. I'm gonna find the edge. Now I'm supposed to move it up a little bit. Actually, I don't really need to move it up because like I already have like enough thing at the top and bottom. And now I'm gonna lower the window just by a little bit. Okay, now that she is lowered. Okay, great. Now that is cut, the next step would be cut the top edge. And this is the important bit, so I'm gonna try to be super careful. Fuck. Okay. I might have messed that up just by a tiny bit. I was supposed to push it up after the front edge is made. That's right. Okay, so my Insta360 battery kind of just died. I'm still like cutting that tint over there. It is a little finicky. It's gonna take me a while, but after it's done charging, I'm gonna show you guys the next process. Okay, so I've done these two back windows off camera. It didn't come out the best. Like if you look at it here, there's a bit of bubbling action up here at the top too. I think that's a scratch. And the edges are not the best. And this one over here came out kind of bad because I was trying to use a heat shrink gun thingy, and I heated it up too much, so it like crinkled up a little bit. So that's that. There's also a bit of like creasing and bubbling over here, which is bad. But these were the first, I mean, technically the first attempt was this one. Ended up peeling off the vinyl because it was just really bad. And then I did a slightly better job at it, even though the edges were kind of bad. And then I tried to do this one, and what came out really bad. And then I went ahead and did this one, which came out a lot better. Apart from like these tiny imperfections around the thing, but I'm definitely getting a lot better. Now I'm going to attempt and do this front side with everything I learned so far. Okay, so let's try this again. I'm going to start by spraying the whole window, after which lay down your tint. Actually, it's better if you put your microfiber over it. Start from the center, sides. Hey, how you doing? From top to bottom. And then you want to cut the front edge. You do the same thing with this edge. Now I've kind of cut the top edge, but it needs a little bit of cleaning up. This knife is not very sharp. Not the cleanest edge, but it'll do. Hello, I'm back on my iPhone this time because my camera, it ran out of storage space and it just stopped recording. But I have done this one. This one, honestly, there's this one bit that keeps showing up. I'm trying to get rid of this, but it looks pretty okay-ish. It's not the best quality. Unfortunately, this rear one will have to be left untinted. And I have done these two. This one I'm about to do next, and also like these small ones on either side. But I think I'm gonna stop recording and like try to do the other ones, and then possibly show you guys what it looks like at the end. Okay, she is tinted. Those two 20%, 35%. Got a 35% over here. This one left untinted because I ran out of tint. And this one is 20%. And I need to do this one too. I think I'm gonna do a 5% at the back. Or maybe even a 20% is like not bad. I kind of like it. But we'll see. Next project that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sand this down and like spray paint it gloss black. And another thing that I do want to do is I need to get me another can of plasti dip, because last time when I did this, parts of the wheels a little less coated. Like for example over here, like this definitely needs some attention, so I would need to clean the wheel, do that whole thing again. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to plasti dip this bit over here. This whole plastic piece, I want it black. That's about most of the aesthetic mods that I want to do for now. This one I also want to take off and like plastic dip, make it like all brand new looking. These also need a little bit of attention. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.